Ranking the best Crucible cards in Madden 24. We're back here with another promo reveal. Today we got Crucible. Now we're gonna get it started with two cards right here that I just want to go over. These are 92 overalls that go up to 95s, and our example right here is gonna be Ty J Spears. Now they do get like plus stats or whatever. This is pretty similar to the Ring of Honor promo. However, there's one thing missing, right? These cards, no mention of discount abilities, so like Ty J Spears, Alan Lazard, they dropped with 93 speed. Eric Stokes does have 98 speed, and also Nathan Shepard right here. Not the worst from a stat standpoint, but these cards getting no discounts at this point is going to make the 92s in the trash tier for sure. And I just don't really like how we got like the theme team all-star 94s and like all these like crazy budget cards, and then it's just like back to the same old. And we also got some 95s that go up to 98, but once again, no mention of discounted abilities. So while the stats could look really good, it's just like, again, is it worth it? In my opinion, no. Dawson Knox once again looks pretty solid from a stat standpoint. We got Alex Highsmith. I feel like the Steelers fans gonna be a little bit annoyed at this, and also James Bradbury as well looks decent from a stat standpoint, but once again for me, these cards are all trash because they get no discounts. And then also right here we start to get the 97 overall heroes that like Ultimate Legends and stuff, some of the out of position cards that get a built-on ability and also some discounts everywhere else. Gonna sound like a broken record to start the video, but again, no mention of discounted abilities, so we're just gonna kind of go really fast through these cards. Shaq Mason does have lower pass block finesse as well, but again, the main thing for me is the fact that Shaq Mason does not get discounts. We also got Landon Dickerson that again, lower pass block finesse, but pass block power, the run block is really great, but again, no secure pro. We got Darnell Mooney dropping with 96 speed, 90s across the board for route running, no prelit X factor, no jukebox. He is also joining the trash tier. We get Kyron Williams dropping with base 96 speed. Now this is a card that I think would have been really nice. Again, just give him a jukebox for 0. But yeah, Kyron Williams also joining this trash tier. Couple more 97s to go over before we get into some of the actually great cards in this promo. Jonathan Hankins doesn't even have good stats, so Hankins definitely in this trash tier. We have Jonathan Jones that they gave 95 speed. I feel like Jonathan Jones was usually always fast as well, but Jonathan Jones also going trash. We have Robert Spillane as well. This is a 1 AP lurk arts player with terrible zone coverage, also trash. And EJ Speed ending it off right here with 97 speed, but no pass rush. It's not like he's a pass coverage arc either, so for me, easy addition to the trash tier. All right, and now we start to get into some interesting cards right here. These were called Obsidian players, I believe, and the first one we got is Cole Kmet. So this card is 94 speed, 80 run block, not that fast at this point. Like 94 speed, I say speed isn't the most important thing, but that's when we're talking about like the difference between like 97 to 99. We're talking the jump from 94 to 99. I think that's pretty significant. But this card does get some discount abilities, gets a ton, like short and elite, didn't get matchup nightmare, but can get tight end apprentice, can get a bunch of like actually decent discounts, and I believe you can get one of these cards for free, these 97s with the discount. So Cole Kmet for me, I think he's actually a pretty like okay tight end in the game. I'm going to put him in the mid tier. After that we get Kenneth Walker. I think a ton of people are going to be excited about this card right here because his previous one just played so well, right? So he's 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 78 catching. Now the major thing holding this card back though is the no prelit X factor, but he can get things like evasive for 0. He can get the backfield master for 0, human joystick. He can get tank as well. Like he gets a ton of really good 0 AP abilities. In my opinion, he's up there with cards that I think are some of the best in the game without the prelit X factor for running back specifically. For me, Kenneth Walker, I'm gonna put him in the good tier. I think he's a solid card in the game for sure. We also get Bryce Young as well right here with 96 speed, 97 throw power. He has that generic 2 release, which just really isn't that great. Abilities, can get the set feet lead, can get the master tactician both for 1 AP. What does that mean? You could run gunslinger on top of that for 4 AP, gift wrapped 5, and you have yourself a really solid stack right here, especially for what seems to be a free quarterback in the game. Like he's not a bad quarterback. I like the master tactician a lot. Again, things holding him back, no prelit X factor or anything. I would put him on the same level as say Darrell Revis QB, because I think he might even be a little bit better with Slinger 1. But between the theme team all-star guys like the 92s that go up to 99s and also Darrell Revis, I'd probably put them on the same level. So I'm gonna say he's a good quarterback in the game. I don't think he's bad at all. We also get Harold Landry right here with 95 speed, 96 acceleration, 94 finesse moves. The block shed and power moves are a little bit lower. Now this card though, he does get some really interesting abilities, gets things like under pressure, edge shred elite that were really nice, but we got to think now like people are running Brady. The fearless is just gonna straight up counter that. So I think that kind of hurts the card a little bit. Didn't get like the lurk artist or anything either. Did get things like tackle supreme and film study as well though. Go like under pressure tackle supreme. I don't hate that at all. I think the stats are a little bit lower. I mean, if Brady just didn't exist, I think he's an easy addition to good, but like he kind kind of gets countered by Brady, who is the best quarterback in the game, even the 97 Brady with the fearless. I'm gonna lean mid. Could see good though. We also get Dolphins great Javon Holland right here, 95 speed. Come on, man. Anyway, though, so 95 man, 97 zone coverage. His abilities are interesting. He gets a ton of like man knockouts as well, which might fit your scheme more again if you're again man coverage. But thing I'd run on him is definitely the deep out zone, mid zone comboed for 0 AP. I think he's like worse than a lot of the theme team all-star guys. And this is a card you'd probably want to play at corner in a zone based scheme because he doesn't get the deep zone knockout, which kind of sucks and is kind of annoying more than anything. So mid are good. The deep out mid zone for 0, but he's also 95 speed. I'm gonna lead him more mid tier right now. Now this right here is the welcome pack, and it's Levante David. This is a pretty interesting card. So he's a little bit slower with 96 speed at this point, but 91 block shed, 91 zone coverage. What's interesting about this card again is his abilities, of course. So it does get the lurk artist for 0, but he does get the under pressure edge shirt elite. I think his best role is probably in that dollar A gap where he's just trying to go through the A gap, like he's your A gap blitzer. Doesn't get the mid zone knockout for 0 though. Does get things like film study, tackle supreme. It's all about scheme for him. I'm going to say he's more mid just because he doesn't get the mid zone knockout. And now we jump up to 99 overalls. The first one we got is Von Miller. Has 95 speed, 99 acceleration. The pass rush stats look amazing. Has that built on edge shirt elite for 0. And all these cards do get the charge up X factors. So you could run like unstoppable force, reinforcement, dual threat, so on Von Miller. And he can get things like tackle supreme and like double or nothing for 0. I think this is a really great rusher in the game. For me, the reason why he just isn't going to be best at position for me is because of the fact that we just have so many rushers now that get like a baked on X factor as a true ability. So I'm gonna lean him more great tier. We also get Brandon Jacobs. Wow. I feel like they were holding this card for a little while, right? 97 speed, 98 acceleration, 72 catching, 99 break tackle. Gonna be similar to like the golden tickets of the world with their X factors. Has the tank built on for 0. You can get things like evasive, bruiser, human joystick, even the route tech all for 0. This is an interesting card. He's 264 as well, so he's not gonna get that quick juke animation. I think he's worse than Perry. Like I think he's just basically worse Perry. But I might say he's better than Mike Allstott, who is a top end running back in the game for me. So like, is he the best running back in the game? No, but he's definitely in the meta, and he'd probably be in my S tier of running backs for sure. I just don't think he's the best. I think Perry will do what he does just better. But this is going to be a card we're going to be trying out today. And we also got Dolphins great Greg Jennings, man. So Greg Jennings, 97 speed, 90s across the board for out running. Again, charge up X factor on him, like the yak him up, the double me. Gets the jukebox for 0. And he gets 2 other discounts as well. So you could go like the route tech and also the deep out elite to help him get his toes on the sideline. I think he is a step above, say, the theme team all-star guys. I think he's very much deserving of a top 3 receiver spot given his discounts and the fact that shorter receivers are actually really, really good. I like him and Marvin, and I think OBJ is my top 3 right now. Maybe Tyreek Hill as well. Probably my top 4 right there, just because they get an additional bucket compared to the theme team all-star guys. And right after that, we get Big Vince Wilfork right here at the defensive tackle with 87 speed, 98 acceleration, great block shed and power moves. The finesse moves are lower, but he only has that bull rush trait on yes, so you can essentially ignore this rating. He also comes pre-equipped with that inside stuff for 0 AP. You could run the tackle supreme on him as well. You could do under pressure. You could do a bunch of different ability combos. For me, the major like downside of the card though, again, gets to charge up X factor, but there's so many defensive linemen in the game getting that just built on X factor. I think he's more great tier than anything. And right after that, we get AJ Terrell right here that has that pick artist built on for 0 AP, 98 speed, 99 acceleration, man zone press, all phenomenal. Gets that deep out zone knockout, mid zone knockout, both for 0, and does get a bunch of man knockouts as well for 0. So can fit a man or a zone based scheme. I just don't think he's as good as Kyle Pitts or Joe Alt. Gonna be interesting to see if he can get that secure tackler on him. Then I'd put him probably on the same level. But with the height of like Joe Alt and them, I'm gonna lean AJ Terrell more in the gray tier. Potential top 3 CB spot, maybe one of the best slots because he could get pick artist, mid zone, flat zone. Again, for me, it's just going to be, can he get secure tackler? And now right after that, we got Justin Herbert right here that has 95 speed, 99 throw power. I believe he has that Slinger 5 release, same as Warren Moon and Eli Manning and Big Ben. This is a release that has actually grown on me quite a bit. The accuracies are amazing. Does get that pre-equipped gunslinger for 0 AP. Can get master tactician, set feet lead combo together for 2 AP. Can get fearless for 0 if you you don't want the Master Tactician or the Set Feet Lead. So I'd spend the Master Tactician, the Set Feet Lead, obviously as a gunslinger. I go Gift Wrap 3 AP bare minimum, and potential Fearless for 4 for 7 if you did want to run that. And he's actually, again, really good quarterback in the game. I like his stack a lot. For me, he's going to be more of like an in the pocket quarterback. I think he's a tier better than Bryce Young for sure. So I'm going to put him in this gray tier. Definitely not the meta quarterback because we have Brady, but kind of like a tier below. And we also have Jamal Charles right here coming with that 99 speed, 99 acceleration. Has the first one free X Factor pre-equipped, and again gets all the charge up X Factors like Angry Runs, Freight Train, so on, you name it. And can get a bunch of out the backfield abilities like Jukebox, Evasive, all for 0 by the way, like Short and Elite. So many abilities on this card. This one, I'd say he's better than the golden ticket guys given his buckets. I think Perry's still the best, but he's like a different style than Perry, so I'm okay with him being up here in best of position. And now the final card we got right here is Whitney Merciless at right outside linebacker with that 96 speed, great pass rush across the board, has that pre-equipped unstoppable force as a base ability for 0 AP. You can get all the charge up X factors as well, like Fearmonger, Run Stopper, Dual Threat, you name it. And then can get things like Tackle Supreme, doesn't get the Lurk Artist mid zone combo. So I think Micah is better, but I do think Whitney Merciless deserves like a spot as an edge rusher on your team. I'm gonna put him up here because of how good I think he is as just a pure base rusher, like not someone that's a hybrid player that can drop into zones. And yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the Crucible promo dropping today in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know who you guys are picking up today. I think we're gonna do a gameplay on Justin Herbert, Brandon Jacobs for sure, maybe Jamal Charles as well, maybe Greg Jennings. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, boys, hope y'all did enjoy the video, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 24. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live, I stream almost every single day here on YouTube and Twitch, 2 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern. To watch on the YouTube side of things, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here, because this golden ticket Mark Bavaro counter Vanguard